Hey folks, Slice 'em here, and I'm back from earlier today. Finally got my Dr. Voodoo, and at this point, now it's just time to level him. Unfortunately, I'm a little short on the Tier 2 class catalyst, so I have to do the lovely fun thing where you sit here and grind away on these little piddly quests, but nothing major, just a little bit of time and headaches. At this point, I'm debating, do I use a full energy refill or do I just start using some of my smaller ones? Doesn't really make a difference. So, going to be also discussing a couple different things, assuming who all shows up in the chat tonight. A couple of things. What are the future cutoffs looking like? Going to knock out my gold realm so I can continue to build the bank, so I can level the champions coming up in the future. And more importantly, as well, discuss whether or not I should crack my 5-star Carnage crystal and go for Carnage or not. What's up? I am Legend. Good to see you in the live stream. Appreciate you showing up as always, man. It's good to have you here. So, the debate is on the 5-star, do I save, go for a better feature later? Do I go ahead and crack it and be done with it? So many different directions to go. And yes, I'm letting the game auto-fight for me because honestly, I don't want to deal with this little stuff. And I can actually look through a couple different things as well. And I'm glad I checked line real quick. It looks like the Alliance needs me to quickly go knock out in the middle in the Alliance War, so we're going to go get that done. Congratulations, Justin. I thought it was going to be a low cutoff. It's very scary to commit to that, especially being new to streaming. The last thing I want to do is tell somebody, oh no, I think you're going to be safe at a low cutoff, and then the miss, and then I may not see him again. So I can only pass along the information that I'm told. A lot of people thought it would stay high. I thought it had to go down. So Bulldog is going to pull his 5-star crystal today. I'm curious to see. No way, Justin. No way. Venom. I don't think Venom hits 2.5. What's up, Stray? Good seeing you. Long time no see, buddy. I don't think Venom goes to 2.5. My prediction earlier was actually 2.3. I don't even know if it hits that. I think it's going to... Oh, shit. Hold on here. I'm trying to open... By the way, broadcast is brought to you by water, the most basic thing on earth. No. I'm having a problem opening my water, so... oof. Too much YouTubing and not enough physical activity today, I guess. There we go. I don't think Venom goes for 2.5. I think he goes 2.3, but that's my opinion. There's not a lot he brings to the table. There's nothing that you sit down and you say, oh, I have to have Venom. Without Venom, what am I going to do with my life? So, you say 2.4 Bulldog? Maybe. I don't think he hits very high, so as far as Alliance War, I got health and armor. We're going to go ahead and throw Archangel at this. This could be another mutant champion, a Colossus and non-bleed champ, something like that. Tends to be set in here, but Hulk, at least he bleeds. Immune to poison, which is going to really affect my abilities with Archangel, but at least he bleeds, so I can at least bleed him down a bit here. Not a fan of this matchup. That's bull. That should have been dodged. And another one that should have been. Oh well. No, I agree, Justin. I think it's a casual grind. I don't think it's something you have to really sweat on Venom. I don't think it's something where you got to go, oh my god, how am I going to get to him? I think you run your infinite streak. And this is a good one for somebody who can't do the infinite streak yet to have a chance to get a champion. That would be useful. Not that Venom is somebody that you're going to, write home to mom about, but it's definitely somebody that you can put to use, and good for a beginning gamer that has a shot at getting him here. Hopefully I can finish this off with Black Widow. Should be able to. Sometimes I feel like the iPad does not dodge back as much as my iPhone does. Interesting that he has recoil. Oh well, there we go. Yeah, and again on Venom, I think he's going to be low. I think it's a great champion for beginning players to go after. Start to get that 4-star stable going, and have a shot at being able to build your account. My water's got an awkward lean to it. Ugh, Nightcrawler. This is where I wish I had Archangel still up. Yeah, so I'm not going crazy, right, Bulldog? The iPad just doesn't seem like it has the response that my iPhone does. Yeah, Hyperion and Gwenpool coming up are both going to be interesting. Luckily for me, I already have both, so just have to get the one grind. Shoot. That's what I get for chasing. Just have to get the one grind in on Hyperion. Gotta get out of that corner. Jeez. Yep, that's not gonna be good. Not much I can do there. Too many mistakes early. I never thought about that, Bulldog. That makes sense, I guess. I'm halfway tempted to revive Archangel just for the poison and such. Alright, we'll see what I can do here with Black Widow first. Really should probably switch to my phone for this, but oh well. The other thing I've noticed, I feel like it responds better if I play with my thumb, like the tip of my thumb, rather than the whole of my full thumb, if that makes any sense. That evade kind of jacked me up. Come on. That should get him. Woo! There we go. Pulled it off. It's pretty nasty, but I got it. Should have been dead with Star-Lord, but... Go ahead and let the Alliance know. Middle boss is down. So... Alright. $31 hits, 0 return. Not a bad showing, but still, Star-Lord should be up. However, I don't feel too bad. In the middle path got the best of my teammates, so at least I walked out with at least a little bit of life. To be fair, he took out a chunk of Nightcrawler before I had to get there, but interesting. Hyperion as a final boss. I don't know how the rest of our alliance is doing. I haven't even looked yet. Looks like the right side's having a little bit of a headache, but should be okay. Good morning, Nicole. Or really afternoon, I guess, however you want to put it. Depends on where you're at. He should be fine for thorns. So let's go take a look at our base and see what my defense has done. Pretty interested to see what my defense has done. I've really focused on really building my Alliance War defense. I can't say that they're anything amazing. I don't even know if they're in any slots to get any kills yet, but let's take a look and see what I've done. Oh, leading the way. Iceman was up there early on slot 11, no kills. That's kind of sad. Nightcrawler got none. One from Spider-Man. Really, my magic got two? Interesting. So 11, 18, 23, 24. Interesting spots for some of my champs. Don't know who we have on, or who we had on Thorns. 41 or 40, I mean. See, to me, putting Electro on Thorns is one of the worst calls you can make. A large chunk of that is because he matches up perfectly with Black Widow. The average person is going to bring a Black Widow for Thorns. Why you wouldn't put a mutant of some sort there with a high health total would make the most sense. A Magneto, a Colossus. In the past, I've always put Iceman there. I had my previous alliance put Iceman there. Always did a lot of work there. I don't know. Not my call. But I can tell you, Iceman causes chaos right there. Alright. Let's finish this run that I got going. So Justin, you got Voodoo. I haven't yet, Joey. I'm debating on if I want to do it yet. If I do it, it'll be at the end of the night. I'll wait until I have everybody here and make sure we got a good amount of viewers to pop that thing and decide if we can get Carnage or not. I'm really still stuck deciding, do I really want to go for it? I don't know that he's the best champion. I don't know that there's a whole lot there. Prestige is nice. He's got some interesting gameplay. But as far as, is he a must-have? Probably not. Thank you, Raven. Putting Electro there is like a giveaway. Am I right, or am I missing something? I mean, you're playing into the hands of the attacker. In my mind, I'm begging. Whenever I ran Thorns, I begged that they had a science champion there. And I prefer Electro. I don't really prefer Electro, but I mean, Electro is a fairly easy fight, especially if you got a Black Widow. Crossbones. I mean, there's tons of options. I don't know. I went to look at my win streak and totally forgot. At 9, I'll go ahead and start working. Start getting it close here. Joey, I've heard he has a pretty high prestige. Somebody was telling me, I don't know that it's the highest. I think he's the 4th highest. 4-star is what I was told. So Justin got Voodoo at 4.6. So as we talked about earlier this week, and I was discussing, it looks like we did see a massive drop for Voodoo. And again, not trying to put my alliance on blast. That's kind of rude of me, I guess, to be talking about their defensive strategy. I'm by no means an officer. I don't place the guys. Maybe they had some sort of reason for it. I can say, in their defense, I was horribly late at placing my defenders today. I was up late night doing the Voodoo grind, totally forgot. Woke up to a line chat, hey, you mind to put your defenders in? So, shame on me just as much as anything else, so can't really hold them totally responsible for me being a jackopotamus. Come on. I really want to get this win. Don't know if I'm going to be able to. It would have helped if I would have dodged that instead of just soaking it. Yep. Justin, I don't disagree, and I think a large chunk of it, I talked about it a little bit earlier today if you weren't in here. I think it's hard for the average gamer. I mean, for an average individual, 2 days, 3 days of non-stop grinding is tough. And when you're talking about 2 arenas back-to-back, that's 6 days of grinding. I mean, that's a week of your life toasted. You might be able to get away from dodging people for 3 days, but eventually you got to come out of the house and, see the sunshine again. And sure, there's people that already had him. There's all sorts of things that go into it. But I just think there's the pure number factor of how many people can sit down 6 days and grind 6 million points. Doing it for 3 days, sure. Finding a way to block out 3 days or 1 day out of the 6 and put up an insane amount of points, absolutely. But doing any more than that, that's tough. Hey, there's Frodo. How you doing, buddy? It's good seeing you back in here, man. And I really mean Frojo. Don't shoot me. So, Frojo, opinion on Venom Cutoff. What are your thoughts? I'm the same way, Bulldog. It's I got, as you can tell, my office is still empty. I ain't even finished moving my stuff. I was gonna do part of it today, and I was like, screw it. I did a broadcast this morning, sat down, relaxed for a few, and then I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not doing anything else. Screw that. I'll do it this weekend. I still got to get my grill and all sorts of other stuff. What's up, Super Others? Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've ever met you before. Thanks for coming in. Alright. Man, what do you think Carnage is going to go for, Frojo? I'm going to say bare minimum 14 mil. And there's a part of me that thinks it's higher than that. Now, here's the thing. My problem is I have nothing to do with feature champions because I can't get them. So I haven't even begun to look. But I'm willing to bet if I go look at what the cutoffs have been, I think Carnage. Where am I scrolling to? What am I doing with my life? Jeez. I think Carnage brings a pretty penny. I'm not so sure if he doesn't break the bank and puts up a new record. Just from the sheer people wanting him. Oh, Venom is going to be low. I think Venom hits maybe 2.5. My real gut tells me somewhere between 2 and 2.3. I think he's ridiculously low. I mean, what did Miss Stretch Armstrong go for? Like 2.2? Is that right? It seems right, but I think she was the lowest. The good news is, though, I did pull Miss Stretch Armstrong here out of a 4-star crystal, and I duped her. So, hip hip hooray. Yeah, Carnage is going to be one of the highest prestige. So you think it's going to be 16 mil? Makes sense. I think he goes high. And again, I've never done features. I think Venom 2.5 is max. I don't see the cutoff being any more than that. My real number, somewhere between 2 and 2.3. I don't know that he goes for much more than 2, but Carnage is going to pull a lot of people. That's going to be taking care of people. Venom's been around. Again, he's not needed for anything. He's great arena fodder, but after that, what do you need him for? This is the guy that anybody that doesn't have a lot of 4 stars should be doing. Like, this is where you get to see what life's like to really grind for something, because this is a guy you can grind and get. Restart, rerun, and just go. You got a ton of 3 stars, just run them through. Just keep them going through. You've got a shot at getting this guy. Grind it up like a big boy. Where everybody else is grinding 6 million and constantly burning through their teams, do the same thing and have a shot at getting this guy. I mean, this should be one where you can start building your roster one piece at a time. That's my opinion. Hey, what's up, Harsh? Good to see you, bud. You're saying no go on Carnage and Punisher, eh? Come on, fix it. Just throw your special. The uptick to Carnage would be the prestige. Outside of that, he's got some decent abilities, but this could be problems. Alright, I should be safe. Thank you, by the way, Tef. Appreciate it. Oh, by the way, Harsh, I didn't even see you said it. Sorry, man. I just looked up and started reading. What's up, Tony? So my thoughts on the 5-star Carnage is, it's Carnage. Everybody's going to be wanting him. I think it's cool to have. If anything, I may turn around and go after a couple of the small crystals and see what I can do. Which drives me crazy because I really want to just get some units and go after it. Open some of these crazy crystals and see if I can pull Carnage or Yondu. Would love to get Yondu. Would be stoked to get Carnage. If I could get both, that'd be cool as well, but whatever. Thank you, thank you. How's Russia? So, I don't know. It's just been a debate back and forth. If nothing else, maybe I'll go for Carnage as a 4-star here. Obviously not going to be able to pick him up in the arena. Just not even remotely close to being able to put those kind of points up yet. Oops. So, if I go after Carnage, if I go after Yondu, it's going to be a complete. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Carnage doesn't seem like he's going to be a game changer by any means, but people love him, high prestige, and the high prestige could be a little bit of design. Not really able to give Carnage anything crazy. So here, let's throw him this high prestige and watch people go crazy for him. Makes sense. Characters are built off one or two things: total usefulness, flexibility, or prestige. That's my opinion. So, Carnage is a prestige champion. I don't know that he's really that flexible. I don't know that he's got a lot of utility to him, but he definitely brings the prestige to the table. Haven't looked into Punisher yet. So, if anything, I probably will look at picking up some of the Yondu Carnage crystals. I already forgot what they called them. The Chaos crystals or whatever the hell. I think I should be able to get Venom just by grinding my top of my arena lineup. I don't even know that I have to go too deep into it, so. Alright. Not real sure how he ended up already with that, but so be it. Doesn't really make a difference. Uh-oh. Walked right into that. That was easy enough. So Frojo, where are you setting that on your Carnage push? How many points you setting at so far? Really? I mean, I think Yondu looks like he's fairly tough. At first, I wasn't too sold on him. Then I got to paying attention a little more to his abilities and some of the stuff he could do. Welcome, David. We were talking about this earlier. I think look, to be safe and to keep from getting shot by any of my fans or viewers, not that I have a lot of fans, I guess, but some of my viewers, 2.5, I think. Now, if you wanted to know the truth, I think it's a 2 to 2.3. I just don't see Venom going very high. I think 2.5 is a safe cutoff area. You want to be safe, do a little over 2.5. It's a no-brainer. But outside of that, I just don't see him bringing a whole lot to the table. I don't think it's going to be anything you have to worry about. It's a good champion for beginning arena players to go after. somebody they can get and enjoy and put to good use. So, by the way, if anybody else is new here, do me a favor. Subscribe button down here somewhere. Go ahead, hit it, subscribe, like the video, share the video, bring some more people my way. I'd greatly appreciate it. We'll have a little fun here with Nebula, see how high we can stack these up. 41 fights in. Oh shit, wasn't paying attention. Well, I'm glad to see Drew believes I'm right. Hopefully I'm right enough for him to go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. Let's see if we can get to 20. Ooh, we're going to be able to go past 20. Back me in the corner though. Oh, apparently 20 is the max. That's a rip-off. Come on. Wow, horrible. Oh, shoot. That was, yeah, absolutely. That was not ideal. There. Let the shock do all the work. She's toast. Yeah, Ellis, actually do me a favor if you want. You can send me a friends list, friend invite here. It's our on-game real_deal. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. Ellis, you're crazy. 3-1, no way. 2-5 I think is safe. I think it's really a 2 to 2.3 million. What's up, Doc? How you doing, man? Shri, welcome to the channel as well. Didn't see you a while ago. Apologize for that. Again, if anybody don't mind, if you're new, go hit the subscribe button. Send some people my way. I greatly appreciate it. Just kind of here chilling in the arena right now. Waiting for my energy to pop back up. Gotta go finish my quick little grind for my cat too. For Dr. Voodoo to finish ranking him up, so. Alright, cool, Ellis. Thanks, man. I will go pick that up here in a few. Alright, appreciate it, man. Thanks. So yeah, no, Ellis, I think you're way high. Oh, I know, Frojo. And that's what I was shooting for. But at that point, whenever she hit me with the L3, it kind of jacked things up. It's, I absolutely love Nebula's L2 with her stacking shock. It's just, it's like a get out of jail free card, really. You can be so jacked up and play so horribly, and then out of nowhere, hit that L2, and it's just like watching butter melt in a microwave. I mean, instantly, health gone, you win, game over. Absolutely, Ryan. Be happy to check you out here in a few, man. So yeah, Nebula is a lot of fun. I think the shock is just, it's definitely nasty. Can take care of so much so fast. Hey, I appreciate it, Tony. Same to you, man. All right, I'll go look at Ryan. Let me go take a look at your stuff here for you. There's the friends request. Nice. Sweet Ultron. Super nice. Ultron, you got Star-Lord dupe, Black Panther. Sexy. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm jealous. See, this is the thing that I hate about the new 5-star crystal. To get those champions for me, I'd have to be the luckiest SOB on planet Earth now. Um, it's not going to happen. Um, the crystal's gotten too watered down, and you're never going to be able to pull it back off. So, that's badass. Alright, Ryan, let's check you out. Oh, gaming guys sending me some messages. Guys, I really do appreciate all the support, especially the other night. Joel and Frodo brought in a ton of... Yeah, Ultron 5-star may suck, but he's still a 5-star Ultron, and he's duped. And it's a solid prestige. The Star-Lord, I think, is what I'm jealous of the most. I absolutely love playing on Star-Lord. Just absolutely burns through people, so... Can you even have spaces? Oh, yeah, I guess you can. Another super nice profile, man. Been playing for 2 months. That is just super nice. See, this is the thing that I hate about the intern, and more power to you, congratulations. But that's awesome. To be playing for 2 months, summer level 38, having these heroes. Dude, if that's the case, you've been doing some serious work, brother. Congratulations, that's nice. I'm jealous of your Yondu, jealous of your magic. Yeah. Yeah, you ain't 2 months. But hey, gonna give everybody benefit of the doubt. I don't believe anybody would ever be messing all that. See, that's the thing. And it shows you how much I paid attention when I first started playing. Didn't even ever realize there was a beginner bracket, intermediate, blah, blah, blah. It'd be kind of handy to know, but so be it. I'm gonna have to use some of these energies. Still, doesn't matter. Yeah, give me a second here, Drew. I'll pull you up. Well, either way, it was badass. I appreciated it, Frodo. What's up, Doc? How you doing? Guys, I'm going to reach over and grab the plug to my mic just because it's sitting at 10% battery. I should have been charging it today, but instead, like a lemon head, I sat around and did nothing. Well, I did a lot of other things, but I didn't charge my headset, so. And I got this shit on auto fight just because I hate it, so 1 second here. Alright. Nothing like being wireless tied to a wire. Hold on while I unwind my fishing string. Alright. Hey, I appreciate it, Doc. So yeah, I don't even remember what we were yapping about. Who knows? This is the only thing I hate about auto fight. It takes too long. I just want to get it over with. I haven't even started the new event yet. Need to do it, but Classic Daredevil, he's okay. getting him duped is where it's at. Once he's duped, he's very handy to have for certain events. His evade is pretty massive, duped. Let's just charge up our butt. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Juggernaut, damn it. I really thought that'd kill him. Hey, take it easy, legend. Sorry you're not feeling well, bud. Get to feeling better, and catch you next time. So my buddy's trying to hit the infinity streak, going for a 3-star. He just started out not too long ago. Thanks, Vivek. Thanks, Doc. Gonna do my best. So. Oh, almost done with this. Should be able to level up Doc Voodoo after this. I have enough fragments. Be able to get done with that, and at that point, it's just go. That's the worst part of leveling up, is just getting them past that beginning part. I hate grinding for these little ones. They're the absolute worst. It's just time consuming, waste of my energy. There's other stuff I could be doing. Act 4, I got to finish that exploration, so it's one of those things where got better things to do with the energy that I have limited. Here, my buddy's calling about an infinity streak. Oh, I missed it. Oops. And then we'll call him back. So one of my friends recently started playing the game. Part of the reason I started doing some of the beginner videos that I did earlier on, just because he'd call and he asked me a question, I'd be like, you know what? Let's just make a video out of this while I'm at it. So that's what I did. Hey, not a problem, Doc. I appreciate you stopping in at all. Appreciate it. Thanks for the subscribe. So come back, check out anything you want. I stream fairly often, so I'll be around. No, there's my buddy texting again. This is why I didn't play on my iPhone. Oh, Archangel is my next rank 5. Yeah, Raven, I was going to do the same, and then I got busy, and I'm pretty sure I accidentally let some of them expire. Shame on me. Yeah, no, Oh, there we go. Actually, I think I accidentally turned the mute on, but either way. uh, yeah, no. So, what was I yapping about now? Jeez. Oh, Archangel. Yeah, no, he's definitely going to be my next rank 5. Um, I was probably this close to taking Archangel over Iceman for my mutant when I got it. Um, Iceman won out just simply for versatility, use good for defense, bleed immune, poison immune, so many other things. So I went with the logical choice uh, and went Iceman. But Archangel is going to definitely be the second one. So, I was living on Doc Voodoo. Jeez. If you can't tell, a bit scatterbrained. But yeah, no, Chid, I haven't finished my URL. Uh, need to get that. Need to get that done. I forgot I've already got him ready to level. There he is. Ah, and here comes the Voodoo. I'm gonna have to sell off some ISO. I got so much of this extra shit just laying around. Problem is I'm super low on Mystic from all of my, from Magic, Mordo, Magic, and Scarlet Witch all recently ate up a ton of my, oops, that could have been bad, jeez. Ate up a ton of my Mystic ISO, so gonna have to do this the hard way. I really should just filter over to him, but screw it. Now the ultimate question is, do you go ahead and crack an Awakening Gem on Doc Voodoo, or do you wait? And if you wait, what am I really waiting for? I've got a generic, I've got a science, a tech, and a mutant Awakening Gem. So, you know, what am I really waiting on? I know I'm going to get another one coming up from completing Exploration of Act 4, I think. There's another one. Well, that was nice. I don't know why all my equipment has to be shoddy tonight. Makes me want to throw it. Gotta be kidding me. Better make sure. Okay, I'm still hooked up. Gotta sell a lot of stuff off. Down to the generics. Do I have any? Nope. I'm gonna burn through these real quick. You know? Oh, what's up, King X? How you doing? I do have some signature stones still. And trying to think how many I have. I know I have a fairly decent amount. Well, now I'm curious on where I'm thinking you get an Awakening Gem at. Because I could have swore I saw one in the rewards section. That's going to drive me bonkers. Alright, I'm not going to bore you guys with leveling this up. Jesus. I'll do this at another point in time. Nothing better than sitting here watching somebody level Doc Voodoo up 4 freaking generic ISO at a time. We'll just set those there and wait. No, there's something else. I hope. Really, King. Nice. Hmm. Thanks, Lord. I appreciate it. Hey, Chid, just out of curiosity, my eyesight's going bad. But what is the exploration? 3,000 5-star shards. There's a that's a what's that? Oh, 4-star hero. Okay. Okay. What is this? Well, JD, that's yeah. Man, I couldn't sit there and watch me four little ISO at a time. Tick, 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 tick. Let's see. I wonder how many signature stones I have available. Let's take a look. By the way, Chid, I was right. Act 4. It's just 100% completion or exploration, which is what I'm working on. Just gonna take for a while, but I know I'll have it. Oh no. All right, fine. I'm sorry for being mean. All right, so I've got one generic, one tech, one mutant, and one science for awakening. I got 38 generic signature stones. Do I have any? Oh, I lied. I'm out of just regular roll signature stones for cosmic or for mystic. So, but I got plenty of generic if I wanted to. So, got a couple ways to go. Ryan, there's been a couple different ways. They sold them. You could buy a package or two. They had them out for a while. You can get them for winning a couple different quests as well. So super handy. Very nice to have. So now the question becomes, do you go ahead and open up Doc Voodoo? I mean, to some, he is a god tier attacker when duped. So, I mean, I don't really know that there's any other reason not to crack him open. I think it makes sense. My biggest dilemma is I'm not going to be able to push him to rank 5 for a good little while, which is what sucks. Yeah, I probably will awaken Voodoo. I don't see any reason not to, especially knowing I'll have a another crystal coming up. So I just wanted to check real quick just to see. In the last 48 hours, over 1,000 views. So I do want to say I appreciate everybody coming in and viewing. 1,000 view in 48 hours. I'm pretty stoked about that. That's pretty fantastic for me. So thanks for those that have come and hung out and made that possible. I'd say you go with the Voodoo. And it depends too on what you're doing. But Voodoo's pretty tough. Magic becomes nasty once she's duped. I mean, not that she's not handy early on, but she's super nasty once she's duped. Hey, King, in case you missed it, I think Ellis is looking for your in-game name. I think that's what the bold print means there in the chat. Just a thought. Come on. Poison up. There we go. Oh, there's an easy neurotoxin. He's toast. Keep away. Ellis. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm the only one that gets to sling insults around here. You can tell it to me and I'll pass it on to King. We don't need extra insults thrown around. Oh, I didn't even realize this is another dupe Hyperion. Hey, you're alright, man. Look, I get it. At the same time, it's a game. Who cares? Grinding for Venom. And I don't really even consider it a grind. It's kind of like, hanging out and going after Venom. Should be more like the wording. Nothing else going on, going for Venom. Well, if this isn't a cluster of backwards champions. So we'll just get this party started for Venom. Again, not too worried about having to be able to put up enough points. I don't see Venom going very high at all. Yep, that was bad play. So, should be able to be done fairly easy. So the question is, feature-wise, which way should I go? Debating on what 5-star which 5-star champ I should go for. I could crack now, go after Carnage, get some prestige. I don't really think he brings much else to the table. Some cool looks. But everybody I've talked to has been like, meh, on Carnage. My original plan, or thought, was to go after Iceman just for the pure utility of him. Now that I have him as a 4-star rank 5, I just have a hard time justifying having a 5-star the same as a 4-star, especially when I'm going to be paying double basically for him. That's not good. Hey, Ellis, King, listen. If you fellas want to measure cocks, go somewhere else. Chill out. Nobody cares. Nobody. If he did or didn't beat it, who cares? 152, whatever. None of it matters. Settle down. There's no need. You beat it, you didn't beat it. Great. And if somebody claims it, that's on them. It has no bearing on you. Chill. I could give 2 rips if you set my channel or not. I don't need anybody in here causing fucking headaches. So chill out. So Frojo, your opinion here. Your opinion. Do you go after Iceman as a 5-star, or do I say screw it and find a different champ to go after? Because I have not a clue which way I decide I want to go. Yeah, what's up, Pedro? How you doing, man? Alright, I guess I better get Hulkbuster to throw this special. I'm going to end up like, way to go. That was stupid of me. That shouldn't finish me off. Class disadvantage, and it's not a hard hit, but finish this. So you say still go for Iceman, eh? I mean, it makes sense. My problem that I have is if I go for Iceman, it's the clog of catalyst that I run into. Because then I'm looking at, okay, I got Archangel, I want to tank 550. You're going to have to use class catalyst to run Iceman up. And I am the absolute worst. What bracket am I in for? What's that? You mean on Alliance stuff, or? They did nerf Scarlet Witch and Thor. Else, to be quite honest with you, I don't know. I'm assuming the normal one, or whatever it is, expert. Couldn't tell you. Scarlet Witch and Thor got nerfed. Now, here's the good news for me. Never had them. Never had Scarlet Witch or Thor before the nerf. So when I got them, it was like nothing ever changed. To me, they're still King Ding. Thor still hits extremely hard. From my understanding, the bad side is you can't stack up the armor break like you used to be able to, but still, 2 armor break. If you hit them with your L2 or L3, it's pretty well game over. I agree, Frojo. Iceman is amazing for taking a beating. The Ice Shield just protects you from so much. He's a great defender, a great attacker. He just gets things done. I do not have Carnage yet. Debating if I want to spend some units to go after him or not. I don't know. My problem with going after the upside, I think the upside to going for Carnage out of the crystal right now is that you can get Yondu as well. Because the next crystal is going to have, what, Carnage and Punisher? I haven't looked at Punisher, but Yondu is pretty beastly. Causing bleeds on blocks. There's a lot of upside to him. And again, I don't have it all memorized because I don't have him, and didn't go for him too heavy. I think I got 20 Ravager crystals last go around, so. come on. There we go. Yeah, the new Spidey is going to be pretty interesting. Looks like they're basically building him off of Miles. But pretty interesting look. I thought that was pretty interesting. On the video that I saw, you could see where it was basically Miles' template with all the new animations and suit. And then for Vulture, they built him off of Archangel's template. And so that was pretty interesting to see. The Iceman Crystal have Yondu in it? Are you sure, Frojo? Or do you mean out of the sub, the sub pool or whatever? Oh, come on. Yep, that just screwed me. Stupid. That pisses me off. 7 hits. Shouldn't have happened. Yeah, it'll have Yondu in the sub pool, but come on. I mean, the problem with the 5-star... See, this is the thing. The 5-star crystal pisses me off so bad that where people are excited about the sub pools and all that, I'm just like, man, screw it. I hate it. I think it's the biggest waste and joke that there is. The sub pool is full of subpar players as well. Like, if I pull out of the sub pool, you got a shot at Yondu, but I also got a shot at what? She-Hulk and Red Hulk and whatever garbage they have in there at the time. Like, I'm praying that the 20% lands in my favor. Hate the new 5-star crystal. Hate it. Can't stand it. Irritates me. It drives me bonkers. And I'm done now. Alright, so I'm caught up on the war. I got 11 hours to finish this. Let's just get this out of the way. The new Guardians of the Galaxy movie was good. It was a good time. Just gonna run through this. So what's the other champs that people are waiting for? I think we're gonna get some more interesting champs coming out. Because let's see, after Homecoming we got what? Thor? So we should have some new Thor characters. It's stockpiled. Here, You want to really hate me? Watch this. I don't know if I still have a ton of it, but let's see. Oh, cache. Oops. There's one, two of the little ones, three. There's another big one. So, yeah, I still got some energy left. Hey, what's up, bro? Two? How you doing, man? Long time no see. It's good seeing you, brother. But yeah, no, I got a pretty good stockpile there, Chid. Oh, 12 hours remaining. It's telling me I need to get in gear here. Bro 2 was from my previous alliance. Great guy. Was kind enough to help get me going and follow me around, so. He is from Australia as well. There we go. Oh man, get this gold quest out of the way. I need to focus in on Act 4 and just get it over with. It's just so repetitive, which is the game itself, but I think I've got most of the long loops done. At this point, it's just going through and finishing the little stuff out, so. Alright. Letting Scarlet Witch block with her face a little bit, and now we better turn it on. Really debating these crystals. Like it sat here and just kind of runs through my mind. Could I pull Yondu? Carnage? How many units is it going to take? Do I want to invest that much into going after either of those champions? Ew. What's up, Bryant? How you doing? Stoner? Whoa, whoa, whoa. How you doing, man? Bryant, doing good, brother. Good to see you in the stream. That was a good play on my part. Jeez. Stoner, it's going well. Or Bro 2, whoever asked. Bro 2, New Alliance is doing well. We did map 5 days. My group cleared all 5. So I was pretty stoked about that. Oh, here we go. I'm just going to let Luke Cage put me back in this corner for a few. Alright, toast. And down goes the health. Bryant, how you like Yondu? What do you think of him? I'm debating whether I go after him in the current crystal or leave him alone. The upside is I could pull Carnage as well as I could pull Yondu. Either one is an upside for me, so. Don't have either, so. I love Nebula. Nebula kind of has that get out of jail free card with the stacking shot. Super fun, super easy. And it melts everybody. You just sit back and all of a sudden you pop those shocks on and it's game over. I mean, you literally watch opponent's health melt like butter. She's probably my second favorite attacker as far as just being interesting. behind Archangel. Archangel is my absolute favorite. I love all the poison, the bleed, the neurotoxin. It just takes care of so many aspects of the game you don't have to worry about when you can make that happen. But the upside to Nebula is the shock. There's not a single champion that's shock immune, so it works on everybody. So that's the big thing. Is to me, Nebula can solve just about any problem. Bleed immune, not a problem. I got shock. Poison immune, not a problem. Shock. So no matter what you got, you've got a way around it. By the way, if anybody else is new in here, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. Like, share. Be happy to have you. Good seeing a couple of my old Alliance members in here. By the way, how did you guys do this past run? And yes, map five times was fun and interesting. It was definitely a challenge. Well, way to not pay attention. That's all she wrote for him. Does the shock work on stun immune? Yeah. Because it's not the stun that causes the shock. Ooh, Chid, that's interesting. I don't know. I don't know if it shows as a debuff because it's not a... I don't know that it's a debuff. But it does work on stun immune, at least Frojo as far as I know. Because it's not a stun that transfers the shock, it's the parry. And you can parry on a stun immune player, they just can't be stunned. Does that make sense? Good. It's good to hear, bro, too. Now I'm going to have to think of somebody I can go try this on that. Try the debuff immune. Shit had to throw out there. Get waxed in the face a couple times. She's toast. I just got Voodoo from the arena. That was a grind. Holy moly. You know, I haven't even tried either Frojo, but I would say it should work. It's transferred on parry, not on stun, so. Yeah. I ended up doing 6.5 for Voodoo. Looking back, I want to blow my brains out for going that deep. I called an early drop-off, and I was right, but I was scared to be right, I guess. Because I did not want to miss it twice. Come on. Well, that's all she wrote for Quake. Nice, Brian. Stoner? Yeah, that's probably a sad thing. I would agree. What's up, Duels? How's it going, man? Good to see you back in the stream. So yeah, Stoner used to work for me at one of the old car lots, so always nice to be able to have him in here catching up. Don't know who BNUP is, but thanks for the friend's request. Hey, Ellis, thanks, by the way. Just in case he's already gone. Alright. Now the question is, do I go ahead and start on the event? Or do I do something I guess at some point you gotta get the event over with, eh? Ah, Bryant, cool, thanks, man. Do me a favor, I also think you're new. I don't think I've seen you here before, but if you don't mind, excuse me, hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it. Come check me out, hang out. You're always welcome to hang out in the chat room. All I ask is don't cause any chaos. Had a little earlier. I hate that. Look, we're here to have fun, goof off. I get we can all be competitive. So, I do have Iceman. Iceman's a total beast. Totally enjoy having him, so. Just going to take a quick look here at what's coming up. Give me 1 second, my ear's itching. Alright, sorry. My headset was tickling my ear. It was driving me crazy. Some decent rewards. Typical stuff, nothing special. Ooh, one thing I didn't look. Who is the normal champ? Civil Warrior. Minister of Punishment. Well, might as well get this over with. Do I do mods? I haven't done any yet in here. I'm assuming you're talking about for my channel. I haven't even begun to mess with it. Correct. And to be quite honest, I've been meaning to talk to Chit about it. He's been here with me for, well, when my videos were like this. And then, you know, it was horribly laggy. You got to see a spinning circle more than you got to see any content being played. It sucked. So, I appreciate him hanging around. From Missouri, down in the southern part of it. So, if I sound like a hick, that could be why. Hey, by the way, thanks, Landoris. I appreciate the subscription. How about yourself, Bryant? Yeah, the only thing real about the Real Deal's live stream was the real lag. It was brutal. It was the real deal of lag. It was lag city, man. Whew, it was brutal. It made me cry, and I didn't even have to watch it. I just sat here. Arkansas, nice. Alright, let's just see if there's anything I really want to get out of this. Yeah, looks like full steam ahead. Blow through this and move on. The lag was the real deal. That is so true. I'm debating on it, Duels. To be quite honest with you, I'm leaning towards skipping him. If anything, what I'll probably do is get some units and come back and do some of the Yondu Carnage crystals for the 4-star. 5-star wise, yeah. Do I want to spend all my units on Carnage? Yeah. I think he'll be cool. He's high prestige. He's cool and high prestige. I just don't know that he brings anything else to the table. I'll just keep saving up and see what happens. Hey, take it easy, Stoner, man. Good seeing you, brother. Give me a holler sometime. All right, Bryant, take it easy. I got a ton of videos loaded up. Go, feel free. Let them run through your computer. Let them play. Let your kids watch them. Whatever, you know. It won't hurt my feelings to just have my videos constantly running. But no, for real, feel free to check any of them out. You see something you like, let me know. Chase, really? Dr. Octopus, 5-star? Interesting. No, War Machine, you should be dead. There you go. You know, I really don't know. I don't really have a 5-star I'm really waiting for. There's not a champion out there that I'm like, ooh. Currently, if I was going to pick one, it would probably be Iceman. But the problem with Iceman is I've got him as a 4-star. So, but again, as Frojo said earlier, you know, can you really go wrong with Iceman as a 5-star? No. The problem I'm going to run into is I'm going to have a cluster of mutants begging for my class catalyst. What's up, Mr. Wilson? Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. So yeah, so my hang up with going for Iceman in the 5-star is simply that I really wish there was a champion that I could just go for that wouldn't kind of counterbalance. Like if there was a super strong tech champion coming out, I'd probably go that route. Tech or science. I want to know who your friends are that are pulling the code of the game. Because, I mean, here's the thing. This is what's weird. I seen the video of Homecoming Spider-Man and the new Vulture. They're both based totally off Miles Morales and Archangel for playstyle, abilities, whatever, models. I'd be curious to see. I mean, I don't doubt you. I'm sure somebody has figured it out and jacked around with it, but that's crazy. Who's that, Duels? So yeah, I'd really like to find a 5-star that's gonna counterbalance what I stack already. You know, a science, maybe a skill, maybe. I mean, I've got Black Widow already ranked out, so I'm not too concerned. Crossbones is going to be the next skill champion that I move up the chain. And even that one I just keep on the back burner. Nice, jealous. So yeah, I'm not real sure what 5-star I want to go for. It's just kind of a, you know, wait and see, I guess. I was really hoping that Carnage was going to be that guy. Oh, come on. There we go. Chid says, all right, I'm invested. I'm in. Chid's my manager. He just doesn't know it yet. I think he knows it, but it's not been official. And like I need a manager. I got 25 people watching me. Whoop-de-doo, but still. Here, Duels. I'll help you out. Guys, this guy right there. Seriously, people. Go find him. Go look him up. He's a fun guy. Fun to duel with. And he's going to support you if you have a YouTube channel. If nothing else, he's a fun guy to have around. Super good guy. Means well. Chase, I agree. My problem is patience isn't always my strong suit. And you can see that even in my gameplay. I have a bad habit of chasing, trying to quickly knock things out. Now, don't get me wrong, I can be patient when I have to be. And my gameplay can change when it has to. But patience is not my strong suit. I'm a go-getter type person. If there's something I want to get, I try to do my best to find a way to go get it. So now I've got these shards set here. And it's just kind of like, hey, Pikachu's back. What's up, bud? It's good seeing you again. By the way, sorry, man, you're always going to be Pikachu now. So, yeah, saving these shards is not easy for me. I sit there and look at it, I'm like, oh. I wonder how far I can make it tonight. Should I burn up some of my energy reserves? Or should I just keep sitting on them and let Chid be jealous of my cool energy reserves? So tempting. Frojo's still here hanging out. It's always good to know. Come on, Luke. Just go down. Grim, what's up, buddy? Where you sitting at? How is the grind going, my friend? The fact that you're you're a little bit better situated, I guess, for that grind than I am, but still, how's the grind going? What's up, Jar? Duels Grim's going for 4-star Carnage. Now, correct me. Jar, I'm assuming that is Joel, correct? Is that right? I'm thinking I remember that from Twitter. You're at 4.3 million. Push you to 5. So yeah, you should be on pace. Cause you're what? 12 hours in. You're half a day in. Oh, Jarwell, sorry. Goes to show you I don't know any of the YouTube people. I picked this up one day and I was like, you know what? Now I'm going to YouTube this. Why not? Well, see? Jar, now we can be friends and you can make fun of me for calling you someone else. And all will be fine. Yeah, Frojo, I see that. Gonna hang my head in shame, okay? I don't know anybody. I'm just the new guy on the block. Ooh, T-Mobile salesman. Nice. I'm the general sales manager of a Honda store, so I enjoy hearing a good salesman. I am not from Texas. Southern Missouri, my friend. Yeah, Grim. I kind of agree with you. I've kind of checked out Carnage. I didn't dive too deep into it. The Prestige is very enticing, but outside of that, I don't know that he really brings a whole lot to the table. There's some pretty interesting aspects to him. I don't know if it's that he kind of reminds me of Angela, and again, I haven't seen the gameplay of him, so I'm just kind of spouting off my head. But looking at how he kind of runs, Alpha Honda dealership. I'm trying to think. I've done some trades with some Texas dealers. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen that name pop up. So, now I'm gonna go look it up tomorrow. But anyway, back to my deal here is to a degree, Carnage kind of reminds me of Angela with all the different buffs and stuff that he runs through. Maybe that's more Venomish. I don't have Venom, never played Venom, never really dove into Venom. But as far as the different abilities that he runs through, kind of makes me think of what you would get out of an Angela type character, where you have an opportunity to have a regeneration, you get a time with this, that, and the other. Hey, see you later, Frodo. It's good seeing you in here again. Appreciate it. Feel free to adventure back in here anytime with more people and subscribers. Hey, take it easy, Bro, too. It's good seeing you again, man. So it's not just me. I'm not the only one that's like, oh, look, looky here, it's Carnage is kind of like Angela with a different skin on it, as far as abilities, to a degree. I just feel like it cycles through a lot of the same stuff. See, now I'm going to have to go look it up. He should be on the homepage still. Of course not. This is going to make me mad. Alright, Grim. Your screenshot from earlier is going to come in handy. Alright. So here's Carnage. Let's just see. So when you strike, you get physical resist. No, I agree. He's huge prestige, same as that. But I'm just talking about as far as the abilities, Chase. I mean, you look at it. When he struck, physical resistance. You block, block proficiency. Light attack, crit rate. Medium attack, heavy attack, critical damage. I mean, Angela cycled through a lot of stuff as well. So it's pretty interesting. I think he's very similar as far as that goes. It's just a whole different set of buffs. Each time he activates a special, it begins to mutate 10 seconds. Becomes a permanent buff up to 5. So, again, Angela held how many buffs at a time? You know, not exactly the same, but very similar. Able to run through a lot of stuff. Interesting. Power gain looks like that'd be pretty handy, but But the problem is his signature is totally worthless if they can't bleed. You know, kind of an odd thing to have for a guy of that high prestige. I think he's a prestige champ. He has to be a prestige champ. I said it earlier on. Here you go, Chase. Thanks for the friend request. I said early on, to me, there's 3 types of champs. There's prestige champs, there's utility champs, and then there's the champ that you just have to have. And I guess 4. There's the garbage champs. That they're good for absolutely nothing. Carnage, to me, feels like a prestige champ. He is there for the prestige. His usefulness is meh. He's not somebody that's going to bowl through any content or anything like that by himself. Unless I'm just totally missing something. And look, that's very possible. I don't claim to be a savant of the game by any means, but to me, he's a prestige champ. Cool looking, but prestige. Prestige based. Yeah, I appreciate it, Chase, man. Greatly appreciate it. And guys, feel free to go back through my video log. I know it's not very organized or anything like that. Again, I am new to YouTube, so going to work on getting that done this week, trying to see if I can figure out how to organize that a little better so people can go in and find some of the stuff. So, yeah, Grim, I'm excited to hear. Because it's always different when you play as a champion. Yeah, gameplay is drastically different than when you're fighting them or watching them fight. Maybe it ticks over quite often. Maybe there's upside to it. I don't know. Time will tell. What's up, Civ? Going pretty good. And yourself? And again, sorry, I'm operating my phone and my iPad at the same time, so if you see me looking like I'm going crazy, that's why. Thank you, Bulldog. Glad to know you're back. I can finally resume. Whew. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Chase, I'd be interested to see that. I did. Matter of fact, Bulldog, I told everybody we're holding the live stream up. Bulldog is out with the Bulldogs. When he gets back, we can resume. Until then, everybody go take a lunch break, snack break, bathroom break, because that was it. Yes. To be quite honest with you, Duels, I haven't even started messing with any of that yet, so I still got my fair share of stuff to learn about YouTube. Got a lot to figure out, so at that point I'll figure out what I'm going to do with everything, so. But I appreciate you asking, in a way. Ooh, Grim. Interesting. Chase is saying that it's looking like Doc Ock is going to be leaked for August. Now you're saying you saw that we're going to be getting Mysterio, Kraven, and Green Goblin. Interesting. I'm very curious to see. I think we're definitely going to be in for a slew of Spider-Man coming up. So hang on to your hats. Spider-Man's on the way. We know it. We might as well be ready for it. We're going to see tons of it. So. And then after that, we're going to be getting Thor. So we'll see what Planet Hulk, I'm assuming. Are we going to get a new Thor, an arena-type Thor? I think that could be the case. It would be pretty interesting with him sporting the dual long swords. And then who else? Probably get that chick. You could be looking at Hela. So there's going to be a lot of champions coming out. Very interesting to see who they bring to the table. Maybe I just keep saving my 5-star shards until I can open some ridiculous amount of them. That way, whenever I pull a bunch of crappy characters, you can watch me all cry. Break down right here in my chair. Just, why? Because if Kabam is going to get anybody, they do a darn good job of getting me. Never fails. I say that after pulling a 4-star Groot out of my Guardian Crystal today, but that's not the point. The point is, Kabam normally does a good job of getting me. I think the biggest Kabam job I've got was on my hunt for Angela. Did 103 crystals, but early in the crystal opening process, maybe 10, 13 minutes in, I land on a 4-star Angela. Angela right next to it. It stops and then 2 over. Boom. It was a ripoff. I still think about it. Still get mad. Civ, I've got 23,000 and some change currently. Thought about going after Carnage, but he's just not convincing enough. I put it up that I might open it going for Carnage just to see if anybody else could convince me to go for Carnage. And instead, everybody did what I was kind of saying. Hey, pump the brakes. No need for it. Save it for somebody a little more useful. So, looks like I'm saving my shards. I'm going to be a good boy. Pump the brakes. Wait. Go for somebody that's going to be worth having. And go from there. Oh, come on. There we go. No, I don't think Carnage is that great. I think he's going to bring an insane amount in the arena, though. So it doesn't matter how good or bad he is. The problem is people want him. It's that whole supply and demand thing. Yep. Sorry, just checking in online, making sure I don't have any task or anything needed by the Alliance. Rather mundane grinding work here. You know, it was pretty interesting they went with Punisher 2099. Kind of thought they might bring Punisher out of the Netflix series to the game before this one, but so be it. I mean, it is what it is. Just kind of shocked me. So, any thoughts on what characters we're going to get out of the Thor movies when it hits? Oh, stop it, Chid. Stop it. Punisher 2099. Again, I haven't really looked at him, haven't done much with him. Uh, I don't know. I don't even know any of his abilities yet, but he kind of looks like a tool. All right. So you don't think they're going to bring Hela in? What do you mean by that, Duels? Grim, really? Confirmed fake. Interesting. I think Valkyrie comes in. I think you almost have to bring Hela in. Or whatever her name is. Isn't it Hela? That shows you how much I've paid attention. Uh, you know, she's the main bad guy. Who else do you bring? I think you get Gladiator Thor. Do you get a different Hulk? And what do you do different with Hulk? I don't know. I'm not real sure who this is, but alright. At some point, I'm going to have to start cleaning out spaces. See, I agreed, Grim. I think it's Hela. I think you get Unworthy Thor. Yeah, that's Hela. Hela broke it. She went all crazy beast mode. Grab that hammer. Oh, by the way, Grim, how did the new guys do in your AQ? I'm kind of curious. And how did your alliance end up doing? Alright, looks like a straight shot. Nothing special here. What's that, Chase? Did I say something stupid again? What the? Shoddy equipment. Oh, wow. Very nice. Son of a... Alright. Dog just snuck down here. Probably needs to go out. It's about that time. Give me a minute. I'm gonna run out and let the dog out. I didn't realize map 6 was 30-minute energy. We did map 5 5 days. My group cleared it all 5 days, but the rest of the BGs had issues. So, all right. Yeah, that's my kid's iPad that I steal. All right, I'll be right back. All right. And I'm back. Sorry about all that. All right. Yeah, give me 1 second. What did I do? Did I totally pass you up? No, it's like I don't even have you as a friend on here yet. Here, let me pull you up. There you go. Good God. Sorry about that. I never got a friend request. You know I'm horrible with sending them. I blame you. You can blame me. We'll figure it out here later. So what are we doing? Showing him about Prestige? Chase, that's pretty interesting. It's a lot of regen. It's kind of like an Ultron setup, though. Like a cross of Ultron and Cable, maybe. Speaking of Cable, sweet, sexy Cable there, Chid. Oh, you're just looking at the rating? It could have been like, hey, show me my rating real quick. I didn't know if we needed to dig anywhere deeper. Alright, back to ending this grind. It is pretty interesting. There's a lot of regen coming out. I think it's because a lot of it is can be blocked. I'd be willing to bet that if you stun him, it loses it. Now that part is interesting. If bleed immune, it's poison. If it's poison immune, it's shock. That's handy. Duels a while ago, Grim was saying that has been shown as a bust. Now, how much of that's correct and accurate, who knows, but I would believe Grim probably does his fair share of homework. So my mic is starting to tear apart in pieces, and it tickles my ear, and it's driving me absolutely crazy on that left ear. Not that anybody really cares, but it's driving me bonkers. I look like a monkey yanking on my ear there. So Chase, when do you think Doc Ock is coming out? I mean, is there any word on when it's supposed to be? Any kind of tentative time frame or anything like that? I'm just kind of curious. By the way, welcome to anybody. Oh, you're fine, Grim. We were talking about the Craven Green Goblin Vulture coming out in August. How you was saying it looks like some of those seem to be fake, are not coming out supposedly. I said I'd imagine you probably did that. Chase, I was just curious. Is there a tentative date on when Doc Ock is supposed to release? Is there any speculation? August 3rd. Be interesting to see. Now, my curiosity is the regeneration going to be able to be removed by stunning him? What's up, Dylan? No, I didn't even bust it open. I thought about doing it, and ultimately it just came down to the fact that I just don't see Carnage being needed enough to go for. So at this point, I'm going to hang on to the crystals and save up, and who knows when I'll crack them open. So we'll see. You think we'll run into 2 monthly Spider-Man events? When does the Thor movie drop? I think that's what's going to change it. So, but by the way, Dylan, welcome to the channel. Feel free to subscribe. Got tons of videos up. That's kind of what I figured. What I'm seeing is a lot of these champs have some sort of stun, but then it's easily removed. So, yeah, you got stun, but who cares? Or not stun, I'm sorry. Regeneration, but who cares? It's not overly difficult to get around. Does that make sense? And by the way, anybody new to the channel, please do me a favor. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, like it, share it. I'll take all the help I can get. Oh, and Carnage. Again, this is just heroic difficulty, so not like there's a whole lot here to see. I need to go finish leveling my Dr. Voodoo. Carnage is cool looking, but hard to really tell from that battle what you got, but looks cool. Outside of that, it is what it is. I think he's great for prestige, and we've said that early on. Great prestige, but that's about it. Yeah, I don't know if I'll go for a 5-star Doc Ock or which way I'll go. it's just, I don't know. We'll see what they come out. So Dylan, you did pull a 5-star Carnage. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel like Carnage is really worth wasting my crystals on. Not that I'm a massively great gamer or deep into the game or anything like that, but with the way the 5-star crystal's going, and that's my whole other rant, I'm going to try to stay away from that because I get on it often. The problem with it is I don't want to burn my crystals on a champion that's great for prestige. You know, if he was a great utility champion or even one of those godlike characters that allowed me to plow through some more content or made the game easier for whenever I'm sitting here just plowing through stuff, sure, but he's not. So at this point, it's just kind of, eh. I was really hoping that somebody would talk me into cracking the crystal so I could just crack a crystal and not be sitting on these shards. But everybody did the right thing, said pump the brakes, just wait. And so that's what I'm going to do, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately, but unfortunately. I'm the type of guy I love to crack crystals, have fun. But it just makes no sense. Alright, so Thor's set to release in November. So yeah, you're right, Chase. You're probably right. Probably looking at two Spider-Man events. Knock out some more of this. You know, a 5-star Gwenpool would be great, but okay. And you guys are gonna make fun of me and think I'm crazy. I am not a big fan of bleed champions. As much as I love Archangel, I don't know that I could go after him as a 5-star. Same thing with Gwenpool. Here's why. The reason I hate bleed champions is there's just enough bleed immune champions to cause problems. So if I'm going to bust a shard on somebody, I want them to be useful across the board. Does that make sense? So as much as I love my Gwenpool and I love Archangel and all those, a bleed immune champion just screws the pooch, you know. So yeah, I'm probably over analytical on it. But that's my beef with bleed based champions. You run into a bleed immune champ and you're toast. To me, and that's what I love about Scarlet Witch. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you got going on. She can plow through it. And that's a good point, Grim. Now, Grim, let me ask this. You may know. I've heard after a 50-hit combo, or something like that, Gwenpool ignores something or another. I can't remember what it was. Was it resistance or something of that? Well, Chase, I totally agree, and believe me, I want a 5-star Star-Lord. That's the cream of the crop in my mind. The dilemma is now with the watered-down 5-star crystals, the odds of me ever pulling that champion have dropped significantly, which just infuriates me even more, and I won't go into it. I bitched and moaned about it earlier today enough, so. Okay, so a 50-hit combo, she ignores all defensive abilities when she's awakened. See, that's something I was unaware of for a long time. One of the other guys in one of my previous alliances brought that up. I don't see it anywhere in the writing, so I don't know where or how that was found out. Maybe I just misread it. Obviously, reading's not my best subject. So, I don't know. But yeah, Star-Lord would be the cream of the crop still. Would love to have him as a 5-star. Odds of me ever getting him now, next to none. Very frustrating. Do what? Oh, I didn't even realize who I was dueling. I was like, what is duels? What is he saying? What is going on? Duels. Of all the things to notice, you would notice that. That was not very smart of me. You know, this is actually how many times can I get hit by Colossus on a heavy attack or a special attack match. Unreal. Sure, I can see that, Grim. Makes sense. Hey, take it easy, Dylan. Best of luck, man. Knock out a little arena and get ready to start shutting it down for the night. We might run a little bit longer. We'll see how many people are in hanging out. Alright, I'm just gonna kill him. I'm not gonna worry about stacking up my shock. There we go. Toast. Shock damage is so much fun. That would be awesome. Stan Lee rocking it out at the end. Ooh, that was just bad play on my part. slowly grinding. Get this all set up, get my Venom, give me some more shards. I'm kind of sad I don't have a 4-star to open right now. Like, I just want something to open. I'm like a kid. If I just had a present to open. Chase and Duels are getting a little crazy with their Stan Lee idea. Starting to scare me a little. uh, so, Duels and Chase have decided that Stan Lee should be the final boss of Chapter 5. Or Act 5, whatever it is. I forget how they go. So yeah, Act 5, Chapter 4. Final boss, Stan Lee, sitting there. Which I guess they could use the comic book character that they created kind of after Stan Lee and Jack. Be kind of interesting. And you can't beat it, but once you get it so low, they just say, okay, congratulations. Because you can't ever let Stan Lee go down. Oh. I just have no real reason to take Electro up. So many other champions I'd rather level up before Electro. So many. Like, I can go for days. I got Doc Voodoo, Mordo, Nightcrawler, Hulk, um, Wolverine, Gwenpool, Crossbones, Ramu. Um, who else is there? Psylocke. Oh yeah, I would love to have an OG Deadpool. He comes out what? I forget. It's every so often. I know it's super rare. But yeah, no. Duels. There's just no reason for Electro. If he was something that I really liked on maybe the defensive team, sure. But right now, my defenders, I have so many other defenders that I use that I just don't really have a need for him. Outside of letting him run around here in the arena. All right. That should do it. There we go. The Cyclops blue team, I mean, for you to like Electro, at least Cyclops blue team is interesting. He's another defensive player that is interesting on a combo meter node, just because he becomes unblockable. And he puts out decent damage with it. Not that I'm saying he should ever run up somebody's... Oh, I didn't even think about this. Not that he should ever really be climbing up anybody's must-have meter. For anybody that just joined, thank you for joining. Right now, just killing time in the arena. Already knocked out Gold Realm, got the Alliance War over. If you're here to see if I got the 5-star Carnage, decided against even going for it. So at this point, just kind of killing time, chilling, hitting up the arena, and having a little fun. Yeah. Captain. World War II Captain is always nice. It's a very slow battle with him, but you don't lose much health. He's consistent. You always know what you're going to get. It's hard to argue against Captain. Really? Now, to me, Vision is a very underrated champion. You get Power Drain, Power Steal, Heal Block. He bleed immune, poison immune. He brings a lot to the table. He's actually fairly useful. Pretty handy in controlling the battle. And if you can get to that L2 from there out, it's pretty spot on. I like Vision. I think he does fairly well. Yeah, that is sad, Duels. You need to get that up. Yeah, I mean, I think Vision is somebody that's highly underrated. He's not a bad champion. Definitely a lot of utility to him. Kind of comes back to what I said earlier about champions. He's not great prestige. He's not somebody that's going to clear the content for you. But to me, he has huge utility. Need a heal block? Got it. Need somebody to power drain, power control, a little bit of control factor? He's got it. Poison immune? Go. Bleed immune? Got it. So, I mean, he brings a lot of utility to the game. So early on, if he's one of your champions early, very handy, very nice to have until you can start getting those God mode type characters. I think Vision's highly underrated. He doesn't depend on any buffs to pull things through. You know every time what you're getting from Vision in every fight. There's no chances, no procs, no nothing. It's just straight control. Yeah, I mean, there's no willpower, no regain, but I mean, again, he's not a godlike character. He's not an in-game type character. He's an amazing utility player, though, in my mind. And he just doesn't get enough love for it. And dadgummit, we're going to give him some love tonight. Vision is getting props as a top-tier utility player. Now, he's not going to get you through the hard stuff, but he's going to get you to it. He's going to help you get you the guys that you need to do what has to be done at the end of the game. To me, Ultron's not near what he used to be. His regen's less. Stun affects it. I like him. I got him. I haven't even leveled him up yet. Get some of the sexy Gwenpool action going. Whoop. We'll let her bleed the Hulk out. After I let Miles get destroyed here by X-23 for a few. Such a drastic different playing from my phone to my iPad. Well, from my kid's iPad, but still. Really? Yeah, I've seen Civil Warriors Special 3. Why, Chid? Oh, no, Ultron's definitely better than Vision. Don't get me wrong. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If that came off that way, back the train up. Because we're nowhere near that. Ultron is by far the better of the two. I said his regen in my mind is still, while it's handy, it's not what it used to be, and it's still janky at best, depending on what's going on. But as far as being above Ultron or above Vision, absolutely. Ultron is still the ultimate robot in the game currently. I don't think there's a better robot out there yet. I guess you could argue Nebula to a degree. She has the heals, bleed immune, and such. I put Nebula right there with Ultron. I really enjoy Nebula. Her heals are nice, and if she's unlocked, her heals can be pretty well never ending. Bleed immune, poison immune. That is true. You don't know when you're gonna. That's the downfall to Nebula. The best thing that I can say as far as the regain or the regen on her goes, um, you almost want to bait the opponent into a heavy attack, and then hope that it's heavy enough and that they crit you to to cause the effect. But yeah, no, that's the downside. You know Ultron's is coming. You know it's gonna be there. Nebula's, yeah, you may not. You may. Makes it a little more difficult. It's definitely not as reliable. I will give you that. And it can be interrupted with a stun just as well. I'm just saying she's up there. I like her. I like her attack. I like her abilities. I have them both. Both of them are fantastic champions. That is true. That's a good point, Chase. None of those fights really matter. She can definitely eat L3s. Her and Iceman both are so handy for that. So Chase, you're an East Coaster, eh? I'm gonna throw this headset. Alright, gotta give Colossus the early advantage. Ooh, nice, Florida. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty jealous. It's been storming down there pretty bad though, hasn't it been? Or at least that's. I had some of the guys at work went down there, and some of them are back. Got another buddy that's down there now. So, from my understanding, the weather was rather crazy for a bit. Ooh, grim down in Florida. Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the weather down in Florida. Ugh. So which one of you two have the yacht I get to come hang out on? Who's got the yacht? Who's throwing the yacht party? Grim? Chase? Alright. Yep, I knew I did that on accident. That is no fun, Chase. Alright. Sure, makes sense. A little rain's never a bad thing, but we just had a massive rain not too long ago. It was a total pain. Everything was soaked. Couldn't go anywhere without mud. It was a mess. All right. Going to be setting pretty good. Should be able to push a pretty decent amount of points up tomorrow. Get close to this Venom. In that quickly. Yeah, it's never fun when the days feel like they're dragging around. Ugh, those are the worst. It's actually been my goal. I'm going to hit the probably 2.5 just to be safe. 2.8. I think the cutoff's going to be lower than that, but I don't have Venom. And for me, as I'm continuing to build the roster, the more 4-stars I can get, the better. So I'll probably hit that 2.5 to 2.8 area. And then I'll look at going into the Carnage arena and seeing if I can scoop up some rewards. Right now my goal is to get my butt handed to me by Rogue. There we go. Jeez. I don't blame you, Chase. And that's what I was talking about earlier. These high cutoffs are ridiculous. It's just difficult for people, for an average player, somebody that has to still work, do all the other stuff, and all that. You know, you're looking at, what, 6 days of putting up 6 million points? You know, 2-3 day stretches of 6 million points, 7 million. That's insane. I mean, it just wears you out. Well, dang it, I'm so close to the milestone. Now I want to hit it. I did get a 4-star Groot earlier today. For the first time, and I think forever, I pulled a 4-star from, well, okay, there I go lying again. For the first time since I pulled my 4-star She-Hulk out of a premium hero crystal that made me cry, I pulled a 4-star champion out of the Guardians crystal, which was interesting. Got Groot. Pretty cool. No, I agree, Chase. It's just so much repetition, so much grind. The average person is just not going to do it. You're going to do it one time. And after that, the hell with it. That's what I get for not paying attention. Yeah, I know the pain, Chase. It's one of those things where you're just at some point it's done. You can feel it. Duels? What's your deal with looking at the names? You've noticed all the jacked up names. Almost cracked a big yawn there. Ooh, who'd you dupe, Bulldog? Bulldog finally duped a 5-star on his 10th try. Let's hope it's somebody good. It was Iron Fist. Dude, at least it's Iron Fist. It's not like Iron Patriot. Could have been much worse, I guess. I mean, he's not exactly my favorite, but it could have been worse. Alright. Now that I've given Magic a head start here, I guess I should probably get going. And you should just believe that that's what I'm doing, is giving them a head start. Don't question the playability there. Just blindly follow what I say. Yeah, I mean, Iron Patriot would have been worse. Ugh. Ugh. Hawkeye. Ugh. Ugh. So yeah, it could have been worse, man. At least Iron Fist, stack some Iron Breaks. You can still push some pretty good content with him. He's useful. All right, hip hip hooray. I wonder what crystals I have to open. Ooh, I can buy one of these disturbed crystals. Oh, Chase, that's just nasty. That's not even fair. I'd love to pull Star-Lord or Magic in a 5-star. Here, we'll pull these premium heroes, see if I get anything good out of these. Since I talked about opening some crystals, we'll see if we get anything decent out of any of these. Go with the short spin. Come on. Well, I was close. Right there, I was close. Ultron thought about coming to visit me in the 4-star, but you know, he wanted to wait a little bit. Would have been nice to dupe him though, for real. Oh well. Back to my 2-stars. That's a Vision party. Yeah, Grim. I wouldn't blame you. That'd be nice. I wish I had a 5-star Star-Lord. See, this just makes me think back to the 5-star crystal and how much it irritates me now. Pretty sure that's not even an option there, Chase. Yep. And there we go. There's my 2-stars of the week. See, Vision heard I was giving him good reports, so he came and gave me two stars. Hip hip hooray. 400 shards away from my 4-star. 23-3 on my 5-star, so just saving them up. Keep stacking them. Yeah, that would suck. Hulk Buster would. Ugh. Alright, we're going to go ahead and we'll buy one of these. See what we can run into. Here goes nothing. Can I get lucky? Probably not, but we're going to give it a go. Oh, man. Come on, Yondu or Carnage. Nope, this is a 2-star. Dang it. Alright, here, we'll go see if I can get any. See if I can pull some units. I won't totally deplete my battle chips here. All 2-stars, huh, Chase? Alright. See if I can get lucky and get enough units. I highly doubt it. Ooh, we're getting close. Come on. Ho, ho, ho. So now see if I pull it off by pulling these units. Now it's... Yep. See you, duels. Now if I can pull it off, now it's kind of like Destiny. You know, cracked all those shards. Come on. Give me something good. Close my eyes. Did it go yet? Ugh. Damn you, Vision. I don't like you anymore. Why? Well, it was a good run. Close to a 3-star, close to a 4-star, so. Oh, congrats, Ziv. That's a nice pull, man. 5-star Mordo. Doesn't have to be duped to be useful, so that's good news considering the odds of pulling it are yuck. Thanks, Chase. You know, you could have made me feel a little better about life there. Damn it. Yeah, no kidding. Man. Alright. Well, guys, I think that's probably going to be it for me tonight. Going on 2 a.m. here. East Coasters, it's going on 3. I appreciate everybody stopping in, hanging out. I'm going to go call it a night. Get ready. I'll be on again tomorrow night probably. So feel free to come in, hang out again. Guys, do me a favor if you haven't already. Please hit the subscribe button. Like it, share it. Send some more people my way. Again, I'm just trying to grow this up. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at SliceEm. So, yeah, thanks, Chase. I know. That's what I said. Here I am hyping Vision up, and then this is what they give me. So, you can also follow me on Twitter at SliceEm as well. So, outside of that, guys, again. Oh, Grim, if you saw how much I spent on a couple of my characters, it would knock you over. It's disgusting. You're more than welcome to dig through my video footage. 103 Angela crystals, or they were what? Odin's daughter crystals, and probably 130 roughly frosty crystals. Yeah. It was nasty. Man, I hate leaving with people in here, so. But I'm going to go ahead and do it. So, again, I appreciate anybody new. Please go hit the subscribe button. I will be back tomorrow night hanging out. Feel free to come in, chat, have a good time. Everybody, take care.